got a dinner to go to. Don't you think that it's wrong to put any one group of people above another, no matter what color they are?
Hey, are you serious? Are you seriously asking me that question?
Yes, it's wrong, isn't it? So
I'm gonna ask you this right here. Give me Hebrews 12 and 16. Now, are the so-called white people above Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans?
that doesn't make it right. But I mean, in American society,
what?
In American society, right now, yes, brown people have a disadvantage.
Who runs America?
White people.
Okay, good. Who runs the world?
Probably white people.
Bingo. So my question is, hold on. Because I want you to answer this, okay? That's why I asked you, are you serious about asking me that question?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of Rothschild?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the Oppenheimers?
I don't remember the Oppenheimers, maybe.
The Wahlbergs,
yeah.
the Collins, the Bundys. You ever heard of them people? Those are bankers, okay? Those are bankers.
Okay.
And they the ones that control the financial system, control the world. They own America lock, stock, and barrel, okay? And they are so-called white people. Now, with all that said, are they not above the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans? Which you said yes.
Not in my mind.
Not in your mind, but in reality. Your mind not be.
I'm not saying it shouldn't be like that.
Slow down. Your mind might not be connected to reality right now. You see? It might not be connected. But in reality, when you look at the world, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans on the bottom, and the so-called white people are running everything. No doubt about it.
Which is wrong.
But it's happening. You as an individual cannot change it. It's impossible. Because you know what? It's time for y'all to rule. And according to the Bible, according to the King James Bible, that was gonna happen. See? Give me 2nd Ezra 6 chapter.
We have a dinner. We have dinner
Okay,
to go to.
But the curiosity, when you came over here, you was curious about it.
Yes.
And all I did was tell you what it is. You know, according to the Bible, not my word, but according to the King James Bible.
Can I ask one question?
Go ahead.
What do you guys like? What's like the goal of doing this? Like, what are you trying to achieve?
Good. That's a good question. Telling these people on this sign, right? Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, as you can see,
right?
That they are the chosen people, according to the Bible, and salvation is for them. Now hold up the other side. And telling these people on this sign that since they did what they did to the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're going in slavery for 1,000 years, and America gonna be destroyed.
According to the Bible?
According to the King James Bible. Not according to our word, but the Heavenly Father and Son word. So these people running around here talking about they Christians that's of your nation, they don't know what's going on when it comes to the Bible. They idiots. And you got our people, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, that are idiots right along with your people because they don't know who they are according to the Bible.
I just think that if Jesus came walking up right here, right now, he'd tell you, hey, it doesn't matter what color people are.
According to what?
It doesn't. I'm just.
You notice what you said.
I think he'd say. I think
notice what you
doesn't
said.
even matter what color I am. What matters is what I did.
I never said that. I never said nothing about color. Okay? Meaning, I just said that in the beginning about what does the Lord look like. And I told you, within our conversation, our people can look like you. Now, if you was to come up, if who the world enemy called Jesus was to come up before us and standing right here, he'd be telling you it's about the Israelites. And that's what I'm telling you. It's about the Israelites. But the Edomites, finished. He wouldn't deal with it. That's why I'm finna read what I'm reading in Hebrews 12 and 16. Oh, read that Hebrews 12 and 16. I'm gonna show you.
This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Go ahead.
For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing.
You listen to this? Read it again slow.
For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing,
Let's talk about Esau. Go ahead.
he was rejected.
See? So if the Lord come up amongst us and your line go back to an Edomite, he will reject you. That's in the Bible.
I disagree with that
Well,
notion, I guess.
all right. Psalm 50 and 16. Read that too.
This is Isaiah chapter
Finish
55,
that off in Hebrew.
I'm
verse
listening, by the
8.
way. I just gotta get these
for my
things set up.
thoughts
See? Look.
are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways,
See? That's in
said
the
the
Bible.
Lord.
You hear that? Read that again, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways,
See?
said the Lord.
That's in the Bible. So he don't think like you.
What do you mean think like me? You don't know how I think. Like,
You just spilled the beans just a minute ago.
that I don't think that Jesus would give a shit who's.
Alright. I had to change the battery. The camera acted funny again. So we're going to finish off Hebrews 12.
This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 17. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
Yeah, so he sought it carefully with tears. So Esau was rejected, man. Bottom line, man. And just like that guy was saying when he come up here, he don't think who the word in it would call Jesus would look at color and look at him like that in a nutshell, okay? I can't remember all of it, but I'm just saying that's what he was leaning toward. Like he got a chance. Nah, man. You an Edomite, you out of there, man. You rejected, man. Bottom line. And he gonna try to tell me, well, you don't know what I'm thinking. How you spilling everything out? Of course I know what you're thinking. You telling me everything right here. You think I can't hear? Man. Yeah. Craziness, man. But yeah, that's the wisdom of the Americans. That's the wisdom of Esau.
You saying all this while smoking on a vapor, whatever.
Yeah, and they tell you they've been killing people
Yeah.
on the news all day long, all over the internet. Stupid. That's Esau for you, but that's why people want to run up behind. Yeah, and he admitted it that so-called white people are above you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. But guess what? You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans won't believe it if it's coming from us. You'll say we lying, but the so-called white man just told you that.
Right.
He just told you.
They're going to find an excuse for that.
They gonna find an excuse. Oh, you got to forgive and forget. It ain't even in the scripture. Stupid. Go back to Judah. Go back to Judah in the Apocrypha, right? Go back to Judah in the Apocrypha, where we was, because that's where we was when they came up. And we was explaining what we was about to, well, I was about to explain why Jake is getting treated the way they're getting treated, man. So Judah, the 17th verse, Judah chapter 5, verse 17, we're gonna start there. But when you read up, he goes into more detail, but y'all, I'm just going straight to the points, man. Okay? So go ahead.
This is Judith chapter 5, verse 17. And whilst they sin not whilst they sin not before their God, they prospered because the God that had iniquity was with them.
No, read it again. Hey, listen.
This is Judith chapter 5, verse 17. And whilst they sin not before their God, they prospered because the God that hateth iniquity was with them.
So they prospered, okay? When they didn't sin against the Heavenly Father and His Son. So that's key right there. Go ahead.
But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles.
They were destroyed in many battles. So you trying to go up against Esau and fight Esau, you don't get destroyed. Why? Because you departed from YAHAWASHI. Okay, go ahead.
Very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs.
So you think these elites, these banking families, you think they don't know about this scripture right here? Look at the condition, look at the battles that the Israelites had with the Spaniards, okay? Look at the condition, okay, with the European. Look what happened to them when they tried to go to war. They lost because they departed from YAHAWASHI. Go ahead.
And the temple of their God was cast to the ground,
Go ahead.
and their cities were taken by the enemies.
That's why somebody else in our land, Esau. That's why Esau is in that land, man. That's why them fake Jews, them Amalekites, are in that land, man. And that's why Israel, in the land of their captivity, in the land of their enemies, right, ain't getting treated the way they're getting treated, man. Because they departed from the Heavenly Father and His Son. Go ahead.
But now are they returned to their God.
So what they want to do is besiege Israel, okay? He's running down the history about Israel. So at this time, Israel is in the land. You believe in the Bible?
Who, me?
Yeah. Why you
I
staring at that? Why you staring at that?
Because I like it.
Huh?
I like to know information. Like,
I'm just saying, why you staring at that?
I was staring at this. I was staring at that.
Oh, you staring at that? Yeah, we
I was looking at the
Israelites.
tribes. I don't even know what Jesus is.
Huh?
White Jesus is the devil?
You
That's what
believe
that
that?
said?
You believe that?
No. I feel like the devil.
Where you from?
Miami.
Miami? I mean, what's your nationality? Where you from? Haiti? Jamaica?
I'm just like African. I don't know. I just say I'm African. I don't
You
really
sound like you from the islands somewhere.
my family from the Virgin Islands,
From the Virgin Islands?
and my dad from Jamaica.
I knew, see, I could tell, man. You know what I'm saying? I could, that's your,
But
you
I
know what I'm
don't
saying,
really
your speech. I could
don't-
tell.
I don't really know nothing about Jamaica. I never been. I don't know
But
anything
I'm
of their
just
culture.
saying, the reason why I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying? I'm just asking. Even though you ain't been there or nothing like that, I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying, where your people from. Okay?
My dad was actually born in England.
You born in England? Yeah, well, hey, we scattered all over.
All of them.
Yeah, this is what it is. So, yeah, got a feminine vibration on it, man. But go ahead, bro.
Okay, this is Judith chapter 5 verse 19. But now are they returned to their God and now come up from the places where they were scattered and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
See? So, when Israel forsake YAHAWASHI, they get overcome by nations. And look at us today. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans talking about the white man gave us this Bible and all that madness. Okay? The so-called white man knows you better than you know yourself. He knows this your history. Okay? And it's so many lies out there to where you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans won't do your own research and get in these scriptures to get understanding. You rather believe all them lies, so therefore you continue to stay separated from YAHAWASHI, right? And get your ass tore up, bottom line. And you pile up in them churches, which we've been telling you, there's no way that you can escape an Israelite video when you're on that web, man. I don't care what you looking at. A video gonna pop up. And a lot of these, whether it be ISUPK, whether it be Israelite United in Christ, whether it be GOCC, whether it be House of Israel, all of them tell you the same thing about them churches. They out of there, man. But you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans still go up in there. Still. You hard-headed and you rebellious. And when you go up in there and you cling to the doctrine of the so-called white man, you end up being put to death, and then you walk around here, no justice, no peace. You know how long you been chanting that? You ought to be out of breath. You've been chanting that so long. Go ahead.
But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by.
You ought to be saying when a crowd of people pile up in your neighborhood talking about we need to chant no justice, no peace. You Negro, Latino, Native American ought to say, get out of here. We ain't chanting that and look like no fool. No more. You tired of that. Because that's what you look like, straight up fool.